here in this brand new season between the Mobile and the Tennessee Smokies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Guys, here we go. And welcome back to the channel, you guys. I have not
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first?
Yeah.
Fernando Pena makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. This is in the air out to right. Boomer is in pursuit. One away. Boomer gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second.
Boomer.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt.
Hey, going hit me with that.
Darren Rayburn set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Push to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Oh, and now you got to be...
There we go, you guys.
Bobby Beck gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now both runners are breaking. Bounce to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go now to the... Benny Connor is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Boomer giving chase. Around first, heading for second now.
2 bases, everybody.
Stepping in, Boomer. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
And he knows there was no real intention to hit him right there, but that doesn't make you feel any better to get hit. And he'll be looking to get some revenge right here.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Left side. Fielded cleanly. To second for 1. On to first. A double play. Ricky Rubio heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rayburn is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the 5th. Martin Cortez will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had him off balance all game.
In there, a base hit. Boomer comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe this game isn't tied if it weren't for that. I mean, double plays are such huge rally killers.
To second for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Boomer takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take this from the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
One error.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasker. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Time for game 2. Ricky Rubio will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Oh, and he misses it. Around second. He'll try for third.
God
And he's
dang!
in there.
Batting 7.
Boomer gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Boomer.
And that's
0-1's
cut
the
on
count.
and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a little blooper to center. Simmons moving in. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full. The Bay Bears on top. So stepping in, number 24, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And a relay to the plate. And he's safe. And that right there was his first hit at the Double-A level. Steve, that's got to be an exciting moment for him.
Yeah, with that first knock out of the way, he can now settle in and start working on the next one.
Boom!
Of course, he's aiming for that first major.
Darren Rayburn will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Ground ball to 1 there.
Out.
Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play. Fly ball out toward right field. Boomer has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the... Boomer will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gaucho sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Whoa, that's a pearl right there.
And a check swing here, but the back. Boomer steps forward here with 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
RBI, baby.
And this play is the very definition of trading.
Heading out towards shallow right. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. In now, Juan Estrada. He's 1 for 4 for the game. In the air to straightaway right. Boomer is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
11 hits.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Game number 3 of this new season between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Tennessee. Boomer, the hitter now with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
To short, hit hard. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Jorge Esposito will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Has to be thinking strikeout here. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Ivy backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Jeff Johnston set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. High and deep to right center field. Boomer ranging back. Around first, on his way to second now. Now to the plate, Boomer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And now with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
On the ground up the middle. A step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Boomer will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Number 7 will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Maybe.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Darren Rayburn strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Estrada is there for it. And that retires the side. Jorge Esposito will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
And despite the fact that this ball isn't hit all that hard, it's not always an easy.
Boomer single in his last at-bat.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Hit sharply on the ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. We've played 8 full. The Bay Bears lead it 4-0. Striding into the box, Greg Eagle. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Boomer on the move. And that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Bay Bears on top, 4-0.
God dang it.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a little unfortunate he couldn't get that final out in the 9th, but still, 8 2/3.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is... Boomer will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Number 59 digs in here for his first appearance. Hit in the air to right field. Moving under it, Boomer. Oh no, it drops. He's around first on his way to second now. And he'll round it and try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves up. Into the box now. Boomer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Leading off the inning, Reggie Gaucho, and they'll need him to get something going here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now, heading for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Leading off the inning, Benny Connor, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Boomer has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Boomer steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup and the pitch.
Boomer.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Gaucho on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. The Smokies are on top, 4-0. Antonio Cordova will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ricky Rubio will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Boomer will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. This crowd, not a huge one strictly in terms of numbers, has definitely had plenty to cheer about.
Yeah, they have been a very vocal bunch, that's for sure. These are the true fans out there on a night like this.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
This guy has certainly been a tough out so far. He follows up that home run from earlier with his 3rd RBI of the ballgame.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Bobby Beck will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
any chance round. Here might put this one out of reach.
Nope.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Willie Gonzalez stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And he is in there. And the catcher has the plate blocked, and he's out at the plate, so only 1 run scores on the play.
Hosed.
So 3 runs on 3 hits. Boomer is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. First delivery to him on the way. Now that's popped up. Pena trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9th inning coming up. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with the complete game.
I'm just gonna go to training now, and I felt like I've been doing really good, so I'm not sure yet. But you guys, comment down below if you guys are happy that I started this channel back up. It could be my main channel because I did not forget this freaking channel sign in like I usually do for everybody else, but it's totally fine. But let's see. Oh my gosh.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Tennessee Smokies and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, definitely be aggressive at the plate. You've got to come through with clutch 2-out hits, and don't leave runners in scoring position. That's the key.
Lewis Akers gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Eric, any thoughts? Boomer will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run.
Yeah, look at that, boy. Look at that.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one.
Sean Trayer will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
Boomer is there to take this one, and the bottom of the 2nd starts with a 1-pitch out. Boomer stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Drilled to first. A diving effort.
Go! Yes!
The recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Now batting.
Darren Rayburn strides forward with the bases juiced now, and a big hit here could really put this one out of reach early on.
Hey, and you ever heard the term smell blood? That means you have to be like a shark and attack when the other guy's...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So they load the bases on 3 hits, but can't bring anyone around to score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Stepping in, Reggie Fizzler, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Boomer is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Boomer digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Darren Rayburn will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Here, and that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Willie Gonzalez will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Bowles has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and they leave the bases loaded. Boomer will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Boy, and Mother Nature is letting us have it right now. It's coming down harder than it has all night.
Shot towards second, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
His perfect night continues. He's been on base all 4 times, and he's on again here with a solid single.
At the plate, Darren Rayburn. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
No, I hit 2 home runs today. A single and a double.
Yeah, and you know, he just...
Willie Gonzalez gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Smokies are on top. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Boomer, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
And that spot right there is unhittable, especially coming right after that 2-seam fastball.
Heading out towards shallow right. In there, a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. Darren Rayburn ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to. It puts a little extra pep in your step.
Soft liner to the left side. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. Digging in to try it again, Willie Gonzalez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a looper to left. Bowles coming in, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So no runs on 2 hits. Todd Hummel makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. He winds up with 5 hits in the game. Without question, a standout performance.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Smokies win it 4-3. Good night, everybody. Back here with our minor league pregame show, I'm Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for Double-A Southern League.
It's been like 5 games.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air.
What?
Boomer will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
And they were able to come away with the victory last night, so another performance like that would make their manager a happy man.
The 0-1 pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Slapped hard the opposite way. Dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy,
Number 7 will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. 2 out with the man at first. And he'll step off. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Boomer is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Boomer.
Drilled on the ground to short. Campos ranges to his right. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, number 7.
Boomer will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Standing in with the bases loaded, Boomer, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, all tied at 1-1. Earl Levin is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Earl Levin.
Walter Yamamoto strides in, grounded out his last time through. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
And he leaps and makes the circus catch. My goodness, what a play there.
Now batting, shortstop.
In now, Joel Campos. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Rips this one to first. Taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Todd Upchurch will step in, a ground out victim as last time. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at bat. It's 1-0. To short. To his right, Beck. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. So, guys, all 3 of us were treated to a well-played ball game all in all. And what do you say we go ahead and name this fella right here as our tops player of the game?
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter.
Oh, God.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Tennessee Smokies and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Boomer will step in now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now to the plate, Boomer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And he is in there.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's...
Andy Ivy gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
6 games in a
Big
row.
2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Go!
He'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Boomer steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. But not before the lone hit in the Angelo Osuna will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1. Digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at it with hard stuff.
Moulton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Christopher Moulton strides in, grounded out his last time
I don't know who won
on last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Boomer is over to his right as he puts this.
Here we go, y'all. Can I get this game to win?
Comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
Right fielder. Boomer.
And
am I going to get the game to win?
Campos ranging into the outfield, 1 away.
God damn it. Well, the problem
James
is you guys
Poles brings his bat to the plate now to get the bottom of the 11th underway.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Popped up. Ivy is there.
Yeah.
1 pitch, 1 out.
Wow.
Ready
Come on,
now.
y'all.
Boomer,
13th
Boomer.
inning.
He flew out in his last at-bat.
Right fielder. Boomer. Boomer.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time.
That ball's foul.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly. Moulton is in pursuit. 2 gone. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
No errors.
So that just about does it for EK, Psycho, and the crew.
We're 4-6 going against somebody that is. Six and 4. Alright. We gotta win some of these games, y'all, because it's just we are 2 games behind right now. But I have had some performances which were great and then some were bad. So I felt like I need to step up a little bit. But yeah, this is gonna be our last game for this broadcast. I've been broadcasting for quite a while now.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Tennessee Smokies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing what that guy in the 5 spot can do. He's hitting over 340 on the year. He's not getting fooled often, and he has consistently been making solid contact.
Prince Galloway will be on the mound for the series opener.
About
what do you have for us on him, EK?
Right now,
yeah, Matty, in his last start, really rested that bullpen.
Ramon Russell will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Now a swing and a fly ball. Boomer is in pursuit. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Boomer will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. First delivery to him on the way. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
What did the KN mean?
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
KN.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here it comes on 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. It beats him up. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Oh, that was definitely a double play possibility going down the drain right there. He's in a little bit too much of a...
Darren Rayburn will dig in now. And as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. The relay, and he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here. Stepping in, Pablo Sandoval. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and so far that's been the only real offense in this game. Good pitching we're seeing so far.
Boomer moving to his left. Oh, no, he dropped it. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Joey Kodosky comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Yeah, and you know one man who'd love for him to come through big time right here is his pitch.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the run is in to score. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves up. Boomer steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Nobody out, runner on first. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Lifted in the air out to right. Padilla is there, makes the play, one away. Edgar Padilla will stand in now, a late entrant to the ball game as he'll be making his first plate appearance here in inning number 5. Hit the other way out toward right field. Boomer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the 5th. Boomer will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Boomer.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one.
The 0-1 on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Padilla has a beat on it, and that's the third out. So good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. Boomer will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Line to the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman.
Boy, that's a ball that's hit pretty hard that time, and if this doesn't find a glove, we'd be looking at a much different ball game right now. But as it stands, they're a step closer to getting out of this mess with the game still tied.
Boomer digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at him with hard stuff.
Liner toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Freaking kidding me.
At the plate, William McNally. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Don't hit it over here, dude.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. Around second, he'll try for third. And he will get there as the go-ahead run is quickly to third now with a 2-out triple. Boomer stands in here trying to get off the schneid. He's 0 for 5 so far.
Yeah, it's been a rough one for him, but he's got to let it go. You know, 1 for 6 is, what, 167 points better than an 0 for 6. And I'm not even sure how he did that math so fast.
Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out. And he needed extra innings. In now, Darren Rayburn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrating.
He's running again. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. A scoop with the bare hand. Excellent effort. No chance to make the play at first. That's a big throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our game award?
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory.
Dude got a walk off.
4 RBIs
I didn't even realize that.
Game. He came through when they needed him. He was instrumental in the win.
I'm gonna go ahead and end this video.
So that just about does it for EK Psycho.
Later.